Did you see Mizuki's reaction just now? Why is the introvert even here? For real. I mean, he's fun to make fun of, so I hope he stays.
It's strange that I'm talking to you this much after graduating. You like coffee and cafes and want to do that, right?
Sorry for the wait. Here's your iced coffee. You can find milk and sugar over there. I'm Kosuke Mizuki. I started working at the coffee chain Luna Stella as a new grad at 23. When I looked around, I saw intelligent people with fancy laptops and beautiful people having conversations. No matter how you looked at it, it wasn't a place for someone like me.
The owner is an old motorcycling friend of mine and super funny. Want to go together after this? Then it's decided. Mizuki, we're going to my buddy's Korean restaurant after this. Want to come?
It was the owner, Kazuki Igarashi. From his looks, you could tell he was rowdy, and I didn't really vibe with him. I'm not good with loud places. I want to go home and watch an anime or a movie. And as someone who has read The Room for a long time, I could tell. His invite was just for show, and he was waiting for me to decline. I'm sorry, I have plans after this. Haha, I wish.
No way. Knowing him, it's probably games or anime or something. In this day and age, it's not all about dating and marriage.
I brushed it off, smiled, and got back to work.
Did you see Mizuki's reaction just now? Why is the introvert even here?
After work, I headed to the break room and heard that from inside. I stopped.
I saw that. He was fidgeting so much. He's interesting to watch, but he doesn't fit in.
Kazuki and the co-manager, Chihiro Kato, were talking about me. It wasn't the first time. Chihiro has always made fun of me since I started during my introduction on my first day. I didn't like her.
For real. I mean, he's fun to make fun of, so I hope he stays.
After that, I punched out and left quickly. Haha, they were so desperate to make excuses when I came in. I heard everything, you guys. I knew that I didn't fit in, and I knew I didn't make enough effort to do so. Still, I wanted to work with coffee and make people smile through that. It was a dream I couldn't give up on. Maybe I shouldn't be here.
You're going to be hospitalized for a while.
Seriously? High fever and stomach pains. I thought maybe, but I guess the timing's not too bad. The following day, I had a sudden fever and stomach ache, so I took a day off and was at the hospital. It was the flu that they had been talking about on the news. They say it's not dangerous, but it was a new flu, so I'd be in the hospital for a week at least. I feel terrible, but this might be the gods giving me time to organize my thoughts.
Hello, Mr. Mizuki. How are you?
I was admitted immediately and in my hospital room when the door opened. What an unprofessional nurse. Wait, what?
Wait, have we met before?
Ah, Lucia Asagi.
Huh? I don't think I'd run into an old classmate here. You look too different. You're a proper adult now?
Haha, my job does require me to be seen. This was Lucia Asagi, my classmate from high school. So, that Lucia Asagi is a nurse now. People really do change.
Huh? What do you do?
I work at a cafe, Luna Stella Coffee.
Whoa, that's a super fancy place. You do not fit there.
Haha, you think so too. I mean, you also... Never mind, this is a good fit.
What's that? Are you complimenting me? Thanks. You can talk normally to me, huh?
For me, you're more of a hero than a thug.
Huh? What are you saying? Did the fever mess up your brain?
No, you were different from the people that made fun of me and other quiet kids. You didn't gang up on us. You didn't get involved in things you didn't have to. You only reacted to things you truly cared about.
It's pointless to fight just because, and I only need a few friends I can trust. Was I that rebellious?
She was actually asking. I laughed weakly. I'll never forget, when we were still in high school, I was basically a grunt for one of the delinquents, self-declared top of the social ladder, ripping shopping bags out of my hands with a smile. It was a daily occurrence in this classroom. If I say no, my classmates might be targeted. This nothing.
Why don't you fight back?
Huh? It was Lucia Asagi from the class next door. This was my first time talking to her.
I heard some lame-o guy next door was doing some lame stuff, so I came to see. Lame.
Her words weren't aimed at me. They were for the delinquent guy in front of her.
I don't like lame guys. Can you not?
He fell for her taunts and was thoroughly beaten down by Lucia after. After that, they stopped bothering me and other students.
Huh. I'm sure it didn't look good for them to get beaten up by a girl, so I'm sure they calmed down.
I couldn't thank you then, but thank you.
It's fine. You're making sure no one else would fall victim, right? Your eyes weren't those of fear when they were using you. Even I could see that.
I didn't think she knew that. I felt like my patience back then was paying off now.
It's strange that I'm talking to you this much after graduating.
The life we had each built. Every time she came into the quiet hospital room, we talked as if to fill in the gaps. You really never know how people are connected.
You like coffee and cafes and want to do that, right?
Asagi put a finger to her lips and fell silent as she looked for the words to say. Her eyes met mine.
I know you have your job now, so this is if you want to.
Cafe Burgundy, this is it. What I saw before me was an old brick building. You could feel the history behind it. I love it. I felt like Asagi's suggestion was fate and decided there to quit. It'll be less pay, but I should do what I want to do. Okay, excuse me.
Oh!
What's happening?
It's an impression of that one guy.
You work here, right? I'm starting today. Kosuke Mizuki.
You. I'm the owner, Reiji Narumi. The time has come, that's all.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't mind him. He just wants to say things.
Her voice was refreshing like a babbling brook. It drew my eyes to the back of the shop where a woman walked out. She was elegant and her smile was calming, but there was a strength behind it all that gave me chills.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't confuse people you've just met like that.
I'm sorry, I won't. So, put that away, my beloved little sister.
I'm Sayo, his younger sister. Sorry about my brother. He has a habit of impersonating that one guy with people he meets.
What kind of habit is that? No, what a humorous older brother you have.
Yes, humor, you know what to say. If Sayo could learn that kind of stuff.
Oh, shut up.
Can I survive here? Sorry to keep you waiting. I made yours extra rich. I'm sorry you have to work late again. Here's your Vienna coffee. You're still studying? I'll bring you the book I was using before.
Sir, another iced Vienna, please.
Okay, my sister, I will die trying.
A month since I started working here, I'd gotten used to it. I couldn't work like this at the last shop. This place is nice. The regulars loved cafes. I felt a connection beyond that of customer and server. Sayo is so kind and Reiji is strange, but he truly loves coffee in this shop. Yes? Sorry, we're actually closed.
Yo, you look well.
Tell me if you're coming. I would have prepared the chocolate cake you like.
Are you a grandma? Don't treat me like a child.
Oh, how rude. I'm an older sister. We've known each other long enough.
Really?
She's been coming since high school. As you can see, they're close like actual sisters.
Don't say that, Reiji.
But Lucia is kind for worrying about her friends like this.
It's not like that. I recommended him, so I feel responsible. This is for me.
She can be rude, but she's a good kid. Don't misunderstand, Kosuke.
It's fine, Sayo. I know that Asagi is nice.
What's this? Like, you guys get each other, and you're calling Sayo by her name.
I called her by her name because Reiji and she had the same last name, so it's confusing otherwise. Meanwhile, at my last workplace, Igarashi and Kato were frowning.
Grr, who did this? Who wrote these reviews?
Hey, what happened?
What do you mean what happened? Look at this.
There were a bunch of reviews bashing the owner and co-owner.
We have a bad attitude? We dress and speak unprofessionally? We're not thoughtful like Mizuki?
The part-timers couldn't go back into the back room because of Igarashi and Kato. They looked at each other. Huh, so this is Love Coin Land. I'd heard about it, but this is great. Sayo and I were at one of the few massive theme parks in Japan, Lovekoi Land. I had received 2 tickets from Reiji the other day.
You youngsters should go have fun. You always work so hard.
Reiji was always messing around, so I tended to forget that he was kind, thoughtful, and handsome. I heard he got into cosplay because he wanted to understand one of the student part-timers' hobbies. You look like you're enjoying this. I'm glad.
Most of my friends like indoor activities like reading, so I never got to come. Lucia can't wait in line and coming with your brother.
You always take care of me. I want you to truly enjoy yourself sometimes. Let's have fun today, then. Sayo and I were eating an early dinner at a pirate-themed restaurant.
It's strange how fast time passes in theme parks.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. We talked about each other. The conversation shifted to my dreams.
I see. Your dream is to have your own cafe one day.
Yes, every day I went to a cafe after school to study and became obsessed with that atmosphere. Also, I always watched my father brew coffee. It was so cool.
That's similar to us. Burgundy used to be my father's shop, but he's pretty old now. Now it's the 2 of us.
Your dad must be a great man. He created such a warm little shop.
Even now I'm trying to live up to him. I have to work harder. I'm rooting for you. I truly want the best for you. But you're going to quit when you get your own place. I'm a little sad about that. Oh yeah, if you inherit our shop, everything will be resolved.
Sayo glanced at me to see my reaction. My heartbeat grew louder.
I'm kidding. The night parade's about to start, so let's go.
Sayo, you don't have to pull me. I'm coming. Sayo grabbed my hand and rushed outside to change the topic.
Ow, if it isn't Mizuki.
Oh yeah, how funny to see him here.
I heard some nasty voices. It was Igarashi and Kato. Running into them here, this is the worst.
Do you know them?
Yes, my former bosses.
Yo, Mizuki, what you up to now?
I work at a different cafe now.
Haha, are you serious? An introvert like you is still in customer service? It must be hard and boring to take care of a guy like that. Hang out with us.
And what does that mean? Why are you asking out this random girl while on a date with me?
Come on, don't be mad. I'm helping someone in need. Mizuki, this woman is too beautiful for you. You must have worked hard. What did you do to go on a theme park date with a beautiful woman like her?
She's my coworker and someone I look up to. Our boss gave us the day off today.
That's rare for a shop owner, to be kind to a negative guy like you. I'm sure your boss is a downer just like you.
Dang, I was wrong. When I was at my last job, I thought extroverted people were different from a shy guy like me. But Sayo, Reiji, and Lucia, I learned that there are extroverted people that would be kind to me.
You're really picking on Kosuke, huh? Are you struggling after he quit?
What?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Of course you are. Kosuke is very good at his work. And my brother, our boss is not the type of person to hurt employees like you do.
I glared at the 2 of them after hearing Sayo speak. I could never do that before. Mr. Igarashi, Miss Kato, I have a dream. I want to make people happy through coffee. Even a shy person like me has a dream like that and is doing this work.
That's what you think about? My stomach hurts.
A guy like you with your own shop? Know your place.
They laughed at my dreams, laughter like the devil's. I knew I had been wrong. You can laugh. I have people who root for my dreams.
Nice, Kosuke.
You? A fancy stuffed bear appeared behind me. Huh? That voice? Is it? I heard a voice from inside the bear suit. I recognized it and gasped. That bear was a character from the theme park. It went after Igarashi and Kato.
Hey, what's wrong with this bear?
It's cute but strong. Ow! Stop pushing.
The bear pushed them and moved them away. It turned around and gave us a thumbs up. I think I know the identity of that bear.
Yesterday sucked. What was with that weird character? It kept going after us.
The next day, Igarashi was rubbing his sore body and complaining.
Huh? What a pretty customer. I've never seen her before. Perfect timing. I've been getting tired of Chihiro. Thank you for waiting. Here are your seasonal pancakes. Miss, is this your first time here? Would you like to talk for a little?
He brought what she ordered and asked her out when...
Huh? You're the boss here? I heard from a friend and came to check it out. I didn't think you were the type to ask out customers.
Lucia Asagi?
Huh? You know me? I'm sorry, but I don't remember you.
Igarashi looked at her and shook. He was a part of a group of delinquents in his 20s. At the time, he'd gotten beaten up by Lucia. For him, Lucia was a source of trauma. Lucia had no idea and came into the shop.
If you're scared of me, that's perfect. I heard you said some terrible things to my friend.
Your friend? Who might that be?
You ran into them at the theme park. Someone who worked here. I mean, I'm not happy that he went to a theme park with just Sayo too, but they're my friends. If you try anything again, I won't let it go.
Igarashi was shaking pitifully. The girls in the shop saw that and were all getting the ick.
Hey, Kazuki, don't ask out other girls while you're going out with me. What do you like about some girl like that?
Hey, don't talk about her like that. I'm just messing around with you.
What? What did you say?
Whoa, this is a war zone. Don't do anything weird. I'll leave after I eat this.
Igarashi and Kato started fighting in the shop. Lucia paid them no mind, ate her meal calmly, and left the shop. Later, headquarters found out that Igarashi had caused the scene, and he received a warning. It wasn't the first warning he had received, so his position was in danger.
Damn it, my awesome life.
He felt so out of place after he had embarrassed himself in front of the employees and customers that he quit. Now, the store manager was kind and good at their job. The part-timers were having a good time at work. Kato had been considering marriage with Igarashi, but he had told her he was messing around.
Why do I only attract guys like this?
After breaking up with Igarashi, she rushed into another relationship and fell for a marriage scam. I think she should reevaluate her taste in men. Meanwhile, we were living our fun and peaceful life.
Kosuke, wanna go out with me next time? There's a movie I wanna watch.
Lucia, I'm going to that too.
I want to go too. That's okay, right, Kosuke?
Haha, everyone? What happened? These awesome people were chasing after me. I think it'll take some getting used to. Everyone has value. You can't judge by how they look. If you're struggling where you are, maybe you can take a step outside of wherever you are. I'll continue to brew coffee that brightens up the life I live now.
What are you doing here? I sprung awake when I heard his voice. I saw a guy in his 30s in a worker's uniform, holding an umbrella and looking at me. You can't be here. This is a no trespassing zone. Get out. The man gestured for me to get out of the pipe. I thought no one was here. My mom just passed away. I was going through it when I fought with my dad. I left the house, but I had nowhere to go. I went into a construction site and fell asleep in a big pipe as I waited out the rain. How old are you? Why were you in there? 15. I don't want to go home. This is how I met Kenji Nakadai. 15 years later. My name is Hirokazu Uzaki. 30. I'm the head of a construction company called Uzaki Construction. I didn't found the company. I inherited it from my father. A year ago, my father fell ill and I took over. There are around 30 employees at the company, from amateur to more experienced. There's a good balance of workers here. It's not the biggest company, but thanks to the support of a major company, we were pretty stable. Hirokazu, long time no see. Nakadai-san, welcome. Since we first met, I frequently discussed things with Nakadai-san. I thought of him as my older brother. Today, Nakadai-san brought his daughter to the office. Thanks for making time. This is the daughter I mentioned over the phone, Miyu. She's 20 now. Hey, Miyu, say hello. Miyu looks unhappy. She avoided our eyes. She wore a decorated jacket and accessories. Typical bad girl vibes. I knew Nakadai-san had a daughter, but I didn't think she would be like this. Miyu-san, nice to meet you. I'm the head of this company, Hirokazu Uzaki. Your father has always treated me well.
This time it's this place? It's probably the same as the others. Just say whatever. I'm going to the bathroom.
She opened the door forcefully and left. Wait, Miyu, don't be rude. Jeez. Sorry, Hirokazu. I should have raised her better. Nakadai-san, what did you want to talk about? Actually, Miyu does not trust adults. Apparently, in freshman year of high school, Miyu told her classmates something and she was slapped for it. It was a big deal. The private school she was going to was terrible. The perpetrator's parents were huge donors to the school, so they didn't do anything to them. Instead, they punished Miyu. Since then, Miyu has held a deep distrust for adults, especially those that are unjust or unfair. She stopped going to school. She'd wear crazy clothes and went to arcades and walked around at night. That's worrisome. At the time, I was on a long-term business trip abroad. I left Miyu with my parents and couldn't protect her. When I got back and saw how she had changed, I realized how dumb I had been. I should have been by her side. When Miyu was little, Nakadai-san's wife passed away. He raised her on his own. She didn't have enough units, but luckily she was able to graduate as a special case. By the way, the high school that Miyu had attended was found to be involved in all kinds of dirty business. The perpetrator's parents were also involved. All the people involved are living in the shadows now. She said she won't go to college, so I asked the people I know to hire her, but she'd cause trouble everywhere. But I want my daughter to get better. Hirokazu, please, hire my daughter. That day, when I was 15, I couldn't accept that my mother had passed away. I had given up, but you helped me, and I was able to take over my father's company. Raise your head. I would be happy to take her in. Hirokazu, thank you. Please take care of her. At the time, we had no idea that Miyu was listening outside the door. The next week, I took Miyu to our construction site for the first time. It would be a new office for a certain company. This is Miyu Nakadai. She'll be working with us from today. She's inexperienced in construction, but please take care of her.
I'm Miyu Nakadai. Nice to meet you?
She seemed to be nervous to see all the sunburnt, well-built men in front of her. Hey, Richie! Are you sure you want to hire this tiny little lady?
Huh? Little lady? Don't insult me.
Okay. Don't say that. Teach her. Miyu-san, be respectful. Okay, let's stay safe as always. The workers let out enthusiastic and baritone grunts. I showed Miyu the ropes and explained the work. I told her to carry lighter materials and clean stuff at first. Suddenly,
I'm pretty strong. Where should I take this?
she tried to carry something heavy, so I grabbed her hand. Stop! It's the law. Women who are 18 and older can carry 30 kilos intermittently and 20 kilos continuously. Women have less muscle and it's harder on their bodies. It's for safety. At a construction site, following the rules is a must. It's for protection. I frowned. It's my fault for not telling you earlier. I'm sorry. But your enthusiasm is great. Thank you. Miyu looked upset. I was worried. The most senior worker on the site saw that and called over. Richie, you're not a good teacher. Darling, I'll teach you how to lift heavy stuff, so come here.
Yes, sir.
Since then, Miyu stayed humble and respectful as she learned from the workers. I heard this from her later, but Miyu had realized how scary it is to work on a construction site when she saw my face. She felt like she needed to be serious. A week later, I was on the phone with Nakadai-san. Nakadai-san was very worried about Miyu. We called each other regularly. Is she okay? At work, and it's her first time living in a dorm. I forgot to mention this, but Miyu started living in a dorm yesterday. The room was finally ready. She's doing great. She works hard and gets along with the other workers. The dorm...
I'm sorry it took so long. We haven't had a young girl in a while, so it took some time.
This is the landlord, Sachie-san. The workers called her the Bull. She was a powerful 60-year-old. Her nickname came from Bulldozer. No one could go against her.
I'm so happy to have a cute girl like you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Richie, you took care of the restroom and changing area?
Yes, I did.
Good. Miyu-chan, let me know if you need anything. I'm sure there are things you can't talk to boys about. Richie always gets dumped because he doesn't get women.
Bull, you can go now. Sachi-san set her fires and left like the bulldozer she was.
I've been wondering, Richie, what's up with that?
Oh, Richie? Like Rich Kid. The people who've worked here since I was a kid call me that. I've told them so many times to stop because I'm supposed to be the boss. Oh, shoot. Does she think I'm a bad boss? Miyu looked confused. I was anxious.
That's funny.
Miyu started laughing. It was an innocent laugh of a normal 20-year-old woman. Don't laugh, damn it. I'll show you that I'm not just some rich kid. She was smiling. I see. I'm glad. Thank you, Hirokazu. Haha. It was at my expense, though. How are you? Aren't you busy now? Yeah, there's a lot to learn. Honestly, I'm all over the place. But I'm worried about my daughter. Am I a crazy parent? I shook my head. 3 months later, Miyu was used to the job now. We were at a new site. The new site was for a big apartment complex. Construction would take longer than a year. It was a major project. Currently, we were working on the framework. This was the foundation for the building. The workers were working carefully. We're giving jobs to social outcasts like you. Be grateful. The site director and employee of our contractor, YB Developers, Kubota. He was hard to work with. YB Developers was under the umbrella of LK Construction. It was a well-known company. His directions were clear, and he didn't ask us to do anything we couldn't do, but his communication skills left a lot to be desired. They say tools maketh something or other. I expertly direct you uneducated lot. I'm quite intelligent. He always bragged about graduating from a top university and looked down on us. His behavior was wildly inappropriate, so I figured I'd report it to YB Developers later. We tried to ignore it for now.
Huh? How dare you? No one here is an outcast or dumb.
Miyu couldn't let go of what he said. She fought back.
I always caused trouble at any company I worked at. The people here accepted me. There are more important things than education or where you work.
Huh. That's just an excuse for people who are uneducated and can't get a good job. In the end, the people who have a good education and work for a famous company are the real winners.
Have you ever thought about how it makes us feel when you say those things? You never think about how our performance levels will go down because you look down on us. You can't even think that far, and you act like you know everything. I guess it doesn't mean much to have a good education and work for a famous company.
What? You little delinquent wench. I apologize. One of my employees was rude. I heard what happened and rushed in. Kubota saw me and calmed down. A little bit. Huh. These uneducated outcasts don't know their place. I apologize.
Why are you apologizing? He's in the wrong.
I can't trust a company that hires rude people like this. There are plenty of other companies. I'll make sure we don't do business with you in the future. I won't forget this. Kubota said his piece and left. Okay, everyone back to work.
Sir!
Miyu-san. I understand your anger. We all feel the same way. I'm happy you feel so passionately. Normally, contractors and subcontractors should be on equal footing. That's why we're called partner companies these days. But if that isn't how it is, we should fight back while following the rules. Above all else, the top priority is to complete the client's project with no accidents. If we cause a scene like this, our work performance will suffer, and we might have delays. Nothing will be solved from just getting angry. We might get in trouble for it. It's frustrating, but let's just hold back.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry I got angry. I'll be careful about being calmer from here on out. But that directory guy said he would make sure they don't do business with us anymore.
It's okay. I'll do something about it. Let's get back to work. Miu looked worried. The next week, Kubota was his usual self first thing in the morning. If we can push up the deadline, I could say goodbye to all of you sooner. I don't want to be with a rotten company that can't even train its employees properly. Next time, we'll work with a subcontractor that knows its place at the bottom of society. You all can live in regret that you insulted me.
I see. So this is how YB Developers feels.
It was Nakadai-san and his supervisor. They had opposing expressions. It was intense. Ma'am? Who is that?
Nice to meet you. I'm Miu's father. I heard you were quite hard on my daughter, so I came to say hello.
Oh, just some nobody. I thought you were important. I wasn't hard on her. I just said the truth. Aren't you too soft on your adult daughter? Outsiders should mind their own business. Ma'am, thank you for coming. I'll take care of him.
Silence!
Ma'am? Kubota fell silent. She approached Kubota with fury in her eyes.
I've heard about your actions. Uneducated, subcontractors, societal outcasts. In this day and age, with the focus on working conditions, how dare you act so crudely to our partners? What year do you think it is? I'm appalled. Shame. Chief Nakadai, President Uzaki, everyone here, I sincerely apologize for the trouble caused by my poor management. As for the future, I will be firing Kubota here. We've already arranged for someone to take his place.
What? Wait, Chief!
This is the next president of Nakadai Machinery, our parent company, LK Construction's client.
Nakadai-san was the next head of a heavy machinery rental company. A few weeks ago, he became a chief officer.
Kubota! I'll talk to you about your punishment later. Go back to the office now.
What? You just used your daddy to get what you want?
You're still talking like that?
Because it's true. She used her daddy to get rid of something she didn't like. I'm not wrong. It's the truth that these people are societal outcasts. Just because I said the truth, they use their power to...
Kubota, stop it.
Is that all?
Yikes. Kubota saw Nakadai-san's gaze and stopped talking.
I haven't heard anything from my daughter. Uzaki-san went through all the proper methods to report to YB. Futatsugi-san received the report that way. But Hirokazu and I have been talking. I heard about this and talked to YB about coming here. As you said, my daughter is an adult, but I regret not being by my daughter's side in the past. If I hear that my daughter is struggling, I will do whatever I can to help her.
Dad!
You insulted everyone at this company. You insulted Uzaki-san who helped my daughter. I will not forgive you. Oh yeah? You're oddly hung up on education. I'll say one thing. My daughter did not go to college, but she went to a top high school and got into T University and other top private schools. As for you, you went to a low-level high school, took a gap year, and went to K University. So, to put it your way,
Miu was able to graduate with her little units because she got into so many schools. It was a special case. Kubota-san, please apologize to my precious employees. Deeply. With feeling. Kubota bit his lip and looked at us with a pale face. He lowered his head. I'm very sorry. After that, Kubota was taken away by Futatsugi. Kubota's troubles didn't end there.
We looked into your work here. You've been insulting workers at other sites too. Outcasts and subcontractors. Don't you realize you're making yourself look bad? Also, you've been arrogant towards our employees as well. Embarrassing.
Kubota was insulting people in and out of the company. He was reprimanded and punished. Also,
Kubota-san can't get promoted anymore, right? Even if his work is good, if he acts like that.
damn it. I'm better than the guy who just got promoted. He couldn't deal with other people around him getting promoted. He ended up quitting YB, but he repeated the same mistakes at other places. Now, he can't find a job. Why? I'm smart and capable? His pride was in shambles. He hid away in his room at home. Then,
Hey, how long are you gonna fool around?
yikes, Sachie-san started going to Kubota's house. Kubota's mom and Sachie-san were friends. They talked about him.
First, you need to fix that twisted personality of yours. It's fine. For me, that's like breaking a baby's arm.
Thanks to Sachi-san's bulldozer-like tactics, Kubota was on the way to reformation. As for us, we worked with the new site director and the apartment was looking good. Work settled down. Miyu, Nakadai-san, and I were at dinner together.
I know that you think it's your fault I became this way, but I could have called you and leaned on you whenever I needed. I finally realized I can ask for help. Thank you, Dad.
Miyu.
Also, I was able to work with him because of that. That's why, no matter how tough it wasn't a waste. Right, Hirokazu-san?
Miyu-san?
Oh? Hirokazu? I think we need to talk.
Education and job are part of your status, but they aren't everything. Making a big deal of it only reveals how shallow you are, even if you have the educational background. It doesn't matter if you're missing something as a person.
I'll work hard to make you see me. My goal is housewife.
Miyu.
As someone with no higher education, I want to improve myself. My current goal is to be a man Nakadai-san approves of, I guess.